I don't. Oh, you're ready to go? Well, I'm the champ, so we kind of start this when I want to start it. What's up, YourSitch fans? This is Front 4 Week 8 with your NFL predictions. I am your host and your defending Front 4 champion. Not gonna, gloat too much. But we also have some other news for you. Our buddy Carlos, he's staying on full time.
Kyle, Daisy, and Ryan, kicking some butt. You guys didn't want me, but I got my boy, Dylan Betances here. I'm going to win. Good luck charm right here.
Got the V-neck on this week for victory because, Kyle won last week, but first place, this guy.
So I'm being informed that a Carlos Del Cid just joined our show. Who's Carlos Del Cid?
I think the matchup ultimately comes down to the Cowboys' offensive line versus the Eagles' defensive line. And whoever can win that matchup will probably win the game. That being said, I'm going to go with the Cowboys' offensive line because they haven't shown me any reason to not trust them yet. So that's why I'm going to go with the Cowboys.
I have a very quick message for Cowboys and Eagles fans. Can you please stop acting like you've won the Super Bowl? It's your fault I hate these teams so much. But if I have to make a decision, if I have to pick a team, I'm going to have to go with the Dallas Cowboys. Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott have been killing it. They're a terrific duo. The Cowboys are on a hot streak. I don't see this flame blowing out anytime soon.
The Eagles' defense has been fantastic this season, but you can make the case that Ezekiel Elliott's going to be the best running back they've faced so far, and it's no doubt that the Cowboys' offensive line is going to be the best they've faced so far. So, given that it's in Dallas as well, I'm going to give the edge to the Cowboys.
The difference here will be Dallas' running game. The Cowboys come into the game with an average of 161 rushing yards per game, which is the best in the NFL. And although Philly has had a great defense, they have been better at stopping the pass compared to the run.
Elliott's been on a tear so far. Everyone knows that. He's leading the league in rushing. But I think he slows down a little bit this week because the Eagles are going to, they know just like everyone else that he's been running rampant. So I think they try to slow him down and they make Dak throw the ball. David Johnson's just a beast. So underrated. And he's playing a good Panthers D that hasn't been as good this year. So I think he reaches the 100 mark and he gets the most yards this week.
As impressed as I've been with Ezekiel Elliott this season, I think David Johnson's going to take advantage of a very weak Panthers defense. I think he'll go for another 100-plus yard game. Make that 4 weeks in a row.
Both running backs have strung together games of 100-plus yards, but with the Cowboys a little bit more dependent on the run to get the win, I'm going to go with Zeke in this one.
Elliott will rush more yards against the Eagles than Johnson against the Panthers. For one, Elliott is averaging more yards than Johnson. To be specific, Elliott is averaging 117 yards per game compared to Johnson's 97.
This will come down to if the Cubs offense can break out, and I think they do this week.
As a low-key Cubs fan, I am all in with Chicago this weekend. Hey Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs and Bears are gonna win today. Go Cubs, go! Go Cubs, go! Hey Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs and Bears are gonna win today.
One of these baseball teams might actually outscore the football teams. The Jets' defense has been very good this year, but the Vikings' defense has been elite. I don't see the Bears doing anything on offense against them, so I'm going to go with Cleveland. Or Believeland. Believeland?
There's one thing that scares me. The Indians seem to not bat the same on the road and add a loud, energetic Wrigley Field, and that can be dangerous territory for Cleveland. But I have faith in the Indians pitching, who have been great this postseason, to hold the Cubs to minimum points, or runs, I should say.
Aaron Rodgers throws for more yards because he's going to be having to throw early and often. They're going to fall behind probably to the Falcons, and the running backs aren't going to be doing much, so Aaron Rodgers is going to be forced to throw a whole bunch.
I really want to root for Aaron Rodgers, but I think Matt Ryan is going to outperform him and throw for more yards this week.
On top of having the better name, Matt Ryan has looked like an MVP this season, while Aaron Rodgers hasn't really looked in sync with his offense. Also, in Matt Ryan's favor is the fact that Green Bay has a very good run defense, which could lead to more passing play calls.
Matt Ryan is arguably having the best season of his career, and I can see that continuing the rest of the way.
Why do you hate me? Why?
Come on, man. You better throw no picks against the Browns this week. I think he does. He throws no picks because he's got this ego thing going on and he just wants to prove everyone wrong now. As for the Browns, they're a mix of like Kessler, McCown, Hogan, Pryor. They've thrown 7 picks over their first 7 games, so they're good for at least 1. I'm going to go 2 just because there might be an angry Jets defense.
Ugh, really? This game? It's gonna be ugly. That's all I can say. There's gonna be like 6 picks. No one's gonna probably watch this game. Ugh.
Only favored by 3 against the worst team in football that might not even win this season. They're going to try and win this week though, so I expect them to create some turnovers on defense, and the Jets D has been really good, and who knows who's quarterback for the Browns this week. So 4+, don't watch this game, avoid it at all costs.
I just expect a lot of interceptions in this game, but the Jets will come out on top. Boom. Right, Jen?
Alright guys, those are our Week 8 NFL predictions. We hope you enjoyed them. You can comment below, let us know if you agree or disagree with our selections. You can also head over to YourSitch.com where you can check out the article that will go along with this video, and we'll cover a couple other questions that weren't talked about today. You can also like and subscribe our page to just see more content coming your way, and we'll see who comes out on top. Who do you think it will be?